Hi everyone, we hope you enjoyed that short video showcasing some of the highlights from when we hatched our own chicks from our very own eggs. My goal here is to talk you through some of the basics of what might happen on hatching day. And if you stick around till the end, we've got a sweet treat to share with you. As you can see here from the countdown feature on the incubator, we started seeing some activity right around the 2-day mark. The very first thing we saw was little wiggles coming from some of the eggs. And if you listened really closely, you could hear tiny peeps. One of the first major signs of hatching day will be tiny cracks and pieces of shell protruding from the egg.
These are called pips.
It shouldn't take very long before you'll be able to see evidence of life through those tiny cracks. The next step is called a zip. It's where the chick has pecked or broken its way around the entire circumference of the shell.
Mom, it looks like he's unzipping himself.
Pip to zip could take anywhere from several minutes to many grueling hours. Sometimes you'll see already hatched chicks pecking at the pieces of shell or membranes of actively hatching chicks. This is just normal chicken curiosity, but oftentimes it will encourage them along. You might find that the first chick takes the longest and subsequent chicks hatch faster because they have cheerleaders rooting them on. It's very important not to open the lid even if other chicks have hatched and are dry and walking around. Right before hatching, the chicks absorb the rest of the yolk and will be fine without food or water even up to a day or two. Maintaining humidity is of utmost importance to ensure you don't shrink wrap your chicks with dramatic humidity and temperature changes. This could have potentially fatal results for them. Unfortunately, most of it is a waiting game where observation is your only participation. But I, for one, never get tired of witnessing the miracle of life, no matter how small. And now for the surprise. This hen's name is Fluffybutt. Yes, you heard that right, and no, I'm not joking. My children adoringly call her that on account of her backside looking like a giant cotton ball. She went broody a week or two into incubation. I had heard stories of broody hens adopting day-old chicks, but I was skeptical as to whether or not it would work. I wasn't able to get a video of this part, but we took 1 or 2 chicks at a time in our hands and made sure they were covered so she couldn't see them. We very carefully tucked them under her wings. She sat very still, listening, as a mother hen will do when her chicks are about to hatch. 2 by 2, we snuck them under her until there were no chicks left. I sat with her to make sure she wouldn't reject and hurt them, and to my surprise, she took to them right away. This lady is top of the pecking order in our flock and is a fierce protector of her newly adopted chicks. It may not work every single time, but I was thrilled it worked for us this time. This not only broke her of her broodiness, it lightened my workload as she happily took care of the chicks for me. Oh, and one more thing. When all of the fluff and fuzzies are gone, there is still one more important job to be done. Not as exciting as hatching day, but this is real life. We started off with 16 eggs in the incubator and all but 4 hatched. I left the incubator running for an extra couple days in case there were any stragglers. After no additional activity, we unplugged it. In total, we got 12 chicks out of 16 eggs that we started. We broke open the additional 4 and discovered 2 were not even fertile, and the other 2 only had partially developed chicks. That leaves us with 12 out of 14, or about an 85% hatch rate. As you can see, hatching day can leave a mess behind, but I was pleasantly surprised at how easy the incubator was to clean. After each cleaning, you should let it run for an additional 24 hours with no water in it to ensure it's completely moisture-free before putting it into storage. A little intentionality here goes a long way, and I have high hopes that this thing will last us for years to come. We wish you the best on all your chick hatching adventures. Thanks for watching.